We haven't heard anything from James or Thomas coming back to find us at Knapford Station. Joseph's getting cross candles from the station, and hopefully we haven't seen anything coming from those things who were there. People were asking that this railway is getting cursed by Thomas, so we told them if we stay together, we can take them to church and get them all safely. Percy and Rosie still think where the rest of our other friends and families are hiding. Are they all dead? We haven't even heard from them. We are still thinking who done this madness. We couldn't believe to see Gordon rolling beside us. He wasn't alone. We could see he had two more big engines behind him. That includes Henry and Murdoch behind him. We were all happy 3 engines survived and sticking together in a group. Percy and Rosie were glad they weren't the only ones alone by themselves. Neither was me and Joseph. We had to stay at Knapford Sheds for the night when dusk fell, so we started talking how this curse began or how it was haunting our island. I believe Thomas would be responsible for this. I don't even know. I'm hardly shaking while writing this page, and we heard one of the engines talking about the curse. Percy explains that there might be some engines at Farquhar towards the branch line. I know Thomas might be puffing around looking for anyone to pass us. Rosie was getting worried at the moment. Keith said if he wants to come with us, he could bring Gordon alongside, without more danger coming from Thomas. Henry and Murdoch also wanted to go. Murdoch said if Daisy and Mavis are alive, they might be sticking together with Toby and their people. I don't know if Toby is protecting Henrietta and Elsa because of his help. He might be scared or possessed like the others. We will be heading down to Farquhar anytime soon. We got to Farquhar and this station has been evacuated and luggages were laying around the platforms. We see no signs of Mavis or Toby anywhere near this area. Has anyone made it out? We heard someone whimpering in the sheds. Whoever it is might be alive and well. Percy might know that it's Toby, so Gordon uncoupled him to go look at him. Seems like we got 4 engines with us now. We found Toby, but half his face was infected. I can't believe Thomas got to him, making the poor tram engine like this, and Percy didn't want it to see him like this. But he was alive and still the same as always. Gordon and the others approached us and they saw what Toby had become. Keith and Stefan were both surprised of his tragic face. We explained to him where Henrietta and Elsie were. He said Mavis took them out of here and to get them safe as they can. That's until Thomas showed up at the quarry and attacked him, making his face half dim. Now we realize how those things were called. We couldn't tell. The Hell Island is now taken over by demons now, and until it got dark, we decided to take Toby with us. We can't let him be alone again. We promised him we will find Henrietta and Elsie. We've got back down to Elsa Bridge to look out for something towards us. We wanted to protect Toby and to make sure none of the demons show up and attack him again. But for I wanted to look behind. Me and Joseph and Keith watched out back to any danger coming until we saw something behind in the dark. Behind us was Thomas. He followed us while we were away. Murdoch yelled at us to run without looking back, so we quickly ran back to Mattel. Thank God we lost him. We've already pulled up to the big engines. Toby said we had to get out of here before he comes back and find us. Let's hope Rosie, Annie and Clarabelle are okay with everyone else. Hopefully Thomas didn't hurt them. We made it back here. Now for Rosie was surprised to see us alive, and she was shocked to the look on Toby. She sees that he was a demon, and however she was going to tell us something about herself too. While we were all going to find the others and Toby was the first one to find, we heard Rosie's story. She was staying for a long time to watch him coming of any engines with survivors. Annie and Clarabelle were both scared why Thomas was one of them. After she was going to stop her story, she said more about it, not until she heard a possessed whistle behind her and screaming coming.